How y'all doing? It's old Judd here again. Today, I'm going to tell you a story come out of 2 Kings chapter 6. It starts around verse 8. Here's what you got. You got the king of Aram, right? He's wanting to go up against the Israelites and take them over. Well, he goes get all his servant stuff together, and he going to get a plan. He going to get to set up a camp down here, and he going to get them. Well, the king Elisha, the man of God, God was telling him where they was going to be at. So he'd go tell the king of Israel where they was going to be, and he said, you stay away from there now. He said, they're going to get you. You be careful now. Well, after a little while, king of Aram, he realized that somebody was telling the king of Israel where he was going to be at. So he got all his servants and stuff together. He got them together. He said, look here, fellers. He said, we got a problem now. Snitches end up in ditches, and somebody's telling my secrets, and I want to know who it was. Well, one of them servants said, it's Elisha, probably. He's a man of God. He knows everything. He said, you can't go to the toilet without knowing what you had for supper last night. He said, I'm sure it's him. That old king of Aram, he said, well, I want to know where he lives. I'm going to go over. I'm going to take care of him. And they said, well, he lives over in Dothan. I thought everybody knew that. He said he got a bunch of his raiders and stuff together, big old army of them, had horses and chariots and all kinds of stuff. They slipped in there in the middle of the night, went over to Dothan where Elisha was, surrounded the city. Old Elisha's servant woke up next morning. He walked out there and he said, "Whoa!" And he went back. He said, "Old Elisha," he said, "I tell you what, we got a problem, feller." He said, "There's a ton of them out there." And old Elisha said, "I don't worry about it." He said, "We outnumber them. We ain't worried about that." Old Elisha's servant said, We might need to get you back in math class because there's a bunch of them out there." And Elisha, he prayed to God to have his servant's eyes open up. He looked out that window, and that mountainside was full of horses and chariots of fire. It was God's army was surrounding them. It was all over the place. And that little servant said, "Huh, all right then, whatever." Well, old Elisha, then he got to praying that God would make them Armenians blinded. So they did. They went blind. Well, old Elisha went out there and he did this Jedi mind trick on them. He said, "This is not the feller you been looking for." That's what he told them. And then he said, "Y'all follow me, and I'll take you to who you want." And they said, "Okay." They followed him. He took them right up into the Israelite, up in Samaria. That old king of Israel went out. He said, "Well," he said, "you want me to kill them?" And he said, "Nah, I don't kill them." He said, "When you catch somebody with a sword or a bow or something," he said, "no sense in killing them." So he said, "I tell you what, just feed them, give them something to drink, and let them go home." That's what he did. He made a big old feast, fed them, sent them back to the Armenian king. And them raiders, they never did come back to Israel again. That's something. So, well, that's all for today. Y'all have a good one now.